Okay, so I'm ready to start my journey learning the Thai language, and I'll show you and I'll tell you all about how the beginning of this journey started, and we'll just get you through this whole process as I go through the experience. I'm a little worried, a little anxious because it all depends on that education visa, but we'll tell you all about how the first steps went with me, and we'll do that right now. Are you ready? Let's go.
Okay, let's go.
So here was my plan all along. When I got back here into Bangkok, it's going to come in on a visa-free entry, 60 days. And then if I needed to extend that extra 30 days, I would do that. But my whole plan was to um, sign up for Thai language school. And I checked about 5 different schools here, and I got all the notes right here in my notebook. And I decided on one, and that one is the Sandy Thai language school. Okay. So that's the one I went with. And here was my original plan when I got back here. I was going to go, I contacted the school the day I got back on Friday, and they asked him how much time do you have on your visa, and I said I just got it, entry free for 60 days, and they said, can you come in tomorrow, which was a Saturday, and I said, yeah, I can come in. So I went in that next day and sat down with them, and what I wanted to do was just do the level 1 to begin with. And the level 1 was 4 month, basically 4 months, not quite, 4 month uh, class, 4 months of classes, and then if I thought things were going well, I would go into level 2 at that point, which was another 4 months, so 8 months total. And then level 3 is 6 months, so the whole thing's 14 months. So I could do all 3 levels at once and pay everything up front, 14 months. But I was afraid, if I fail in level 1 or in level 2, then I'm stuck with that payment. So I thought I'll just do one level at a time. I'll pay a little extra to do each level individually, but I think in the long run, it will be good for me because then I'll know whether I'm doing okay or not. So that was my original plan, just do level 1. Well, when I got there, I asked them about that, and they go, we don't have that off. We don't have that option. So um, the only other option was level 1 and 2 together, which is an 8-month program. So that's what I went with. I went with level 1 and level 2 together. That package was 25,200 baht, which came to about $775, right around there, depending on your current exchange rate. But at that time, it was about 775. So that does not include the extensions for the visas, but that includes the textbooks. So I got both textbooks here. So you can see right there, this is level 1 and that's level 2. And so it counts all that. It includes all that. Plus, they will help me with my education visa, getting things transferred from my tourist visa to education visa. So they'll do all the work for me, and so everything looks really good. So I paid all that up front. The only payment now I'll have is when I get the education visa, I'll pay 2,000 baht up front, which is about $60. And then every 3 months, I have to extend that visa. And that's 1,900 baht, which is about $55, give or take. And we're talking US dollars. So that's what I signed up for, and that's my plan. So right now I'm kind of in waiting mode. They've got all my information. I filled out all the paperwork. Uh, they've got copies of my passport and stamps and all that. So they've got all the information they need, all the forms they need. They will contact me. They said between 4 to 6 weeks they will contact me when it's time for me to go down to immigration and change over my visa from tourist to education visa. So I'm kind of in a waiting mode, and they'll contact me when that happens. So I'm super excited about it, a little anxious, but I'm 95% sure everything's going to work out. And part of it, it says if you're unable to get transferred to an education visa, I'll get a full refund. So I'm okay, minus the cost of the textbooks. I guess I get to keep the textbooks. So if things don't work out, but I'm pretty sure, I'm pretty confident that things will work out. So I'm super excited about that. Now, I will tell you, all the 5 schools I looked into, they all are certified through the Ministry of Immigration, so they all do the education visa. So that's a good thing. And I'll tell you all 5 schools that I looked at. I looked at AAA language school. I also looked at ALA language school, pro language school, and the knowledge language school. So those are the 5 I looked into. I went with Sandy, Thai language school. It just seemed that the people were very good at contacting me back. You know, when I had any questions, they were really quick at getting back with me, super friendly. I was a little worried when I went there because it's not anywhere near where I'm living now, but when I move at the end of October, I will be down on Sukhumvit, a little closer to the central area, and their school is over in Rama 9. So I would take the BTS, get off the Asok BTS and get on the Sukhumvit MRT, which is right there at Terminal 21, and then take that 3 stops to Rama 9. Central Rama 9 is the big mall there, and the MRT stops right underneath there. And so when I leave the mall, I just take a quick right, right there on the main street, and I go about 5 blocks and then take another right, and it's about half a block down on the right side. So when I walk into the administration office, it's a small little office in kind of a not so great looking location or building. So I thought, I wonder what the classes look like if they're kind of run down like this. Maybe this isn't a good choice. So I asked them, I go, what do your classes look like? Can I see them? And they go, yeah, it's across the street in the business building across the street. And I can't remember the name of the building off the top of my head, but it's a nice building. And we go inside. One of the guys that was working there, he walks me across the street. We go up to the 4th floor, and as soon as we get outside the elevator, to the left is the front desk area through these doors, and then the classrooms. And there's like, I think 4 classrooms maybe, and they were nice. I mean, this was very nice. First of all, the building is really nice. It looks fairly new, actually. So the building's super nice. The classrooms are really nice. I asked them about size, and they said we usually get around 12 to 15 students in a class, and then we have a capacity of up to 30, but the average size is usually 12 to 15. And I said that's perfect. And then I went, what about the schedule? And he said, well, as soon as you get your education visa, as soon as all the paperwork is done, then we will send you your schedule. And it's 2 hours a day, it's 6 days a week, but you only need to go 4 of those 6 days. And the schedule, they have 4 classes each day. One starts at 8:30, goes 2 hours, 8:30 to 10:30. Then you've got a 10:30 to 12:30 class. Then they break for lunch, and then 1:30 to 3:30 and 3:30 to 5:30. So I don't get to choose which schedule I get, but once I'm in one of those classes, you can't bounce around from class to class. Like I can't go, like if they put me in the 8:30 class, I can't go one day to the 12 or to the 1:30 class or whatever. Once I'm in one of those classes, I'm in it, because I guess, they probably learn at different pace. So you don't want to jump ahead or fall behind or whatever. So I'm good with that because, 4 days a week out of the 6, I can pick and choose which days I go. I'm super excited. So only 2 hours a week. Once I get moved, it'll be closer. I might even move in that Rama 9 area. I don't know yet. I'm going to be looking at different places, probably starting next month. But that's the neat part about this whole thing is like they're going to do all the work for me, and they'll let me know when things are ready to go. And they'll actually, when I go to immigration to get my education stamp, they'll meet me there and help me through that whole process. So that's really nice. So a lot of hand holding, which is fantastic for a foreigner that's kind of new into the whole culture and the whole thing. Obviously, I don't know a lot of Thai, so it'll be helpful for them to be there to kind of translate. That's why I'm going to these schools, these classes, to learn the Thai. I don't know much right now. I know how to order a food and say hi and thank you, and that's about it. So I'm super excited about this. Um, one more thing I was going to mention is um, if I leave the country for any reason, say I go to classes Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and I want to take a holiday. I want to take a Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday off, like a 5-day holiday, and then come back the next week and go my 4 days. Say I want to fly to Kuala Lumpur. If you leave the country and come back, you have to register again for your education visa. It's not, it's like the original process. It's not like just extending your visa like you do every 90 days after you get it. It's that whole first step process again. So I don't know if I'll be doing any traveling out of the country in the next 14 months. My plan is to maybe just take those times, those long weekends, and travel around Thailand, places that I've been to before, like Hua Hin, maybe Pattaya, maybe up to Chiang Mai again, or places I haven't been before, and just explore those places too. So that's kind of my plan. So I'm all in on Thailand now. I hope you follow along with my journey. And the neat thing is about this, so say when I get through the levels 1 and level 2, and after that 8 weeks, then I want to sign up for that level 3 to continue for the 14 months. Um, if I feel I haven't gotten to a point where I'm ready for level 3, she said I can take level 2 again rather than do the level 3. So that's another great option. So I'm really excited. I think things are working out really well, and I'll keep you informed and updated on the process. And we'll just make kind of a series out of this. So make sure you like, share, and subscribe if you haven't before. Check out my channel. If you like what you see, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you get notified every time I post new videos, especially if you're interested in this education visa. I'll keep you posted on that, keep you up to date on that. So, and as always, as usual, live life, my friend, and we'll talk to you again soon. Take care.